today? I hope that you're doing amazing and fantastic and wonderful. Today's video is all of the books. I have so many freaking books that I want to read in February, and it's just, there's not enough time. My average reading month is 5 to 6 books, and I have well over, oh my god, I've got like 9 or 10 books that I want to read. There are just so many, and there's, after this, if you've made it to the very end of the video, tell me what top 3 books you think I should read. All right, let's dive into my TBR for February. Okay, so of course, the very first book that I am going to be reading in February is the Cozy Escape book club pick, which is Engaged in Death. So our book club is on Patreon. They went and they voted, and they came up overwhelmingly with Engaged in Death, and because our theme was wedding for February. Pretty cool theme, I think so. The next book that I'm excited to read is actually a cozy engagements book read that we're going to be doing over on Instagram. I am hosting that with a whole bunch of amazing ladies. I've talked about them before, and we just talk about all different kinds of things that make us feel cozy, and they are all freaking amazing. I love them so much. But we're going to be reading Death of a Red Hot Ranger, I think, of a Red Hot Ranger. I can't read my handwriting, but it's a Death of a Red Hot something. I'll pop it over here. It looks really, really, really cute. I will let you know that Engaged in Death for the Cozy Escape Book Club is free on Kindle Unlimited right now. So if you want to go and check out that one, if you pay for Kindle Unlimited, it doesn't cost you anything extra, which is super, super cool. There are a lot on this list that I have already started. So it doesn't feel as though like I'm, you know, putting a whole bunch of like brand new books on my list. So for example, I was graciously sent by Ellie Alexander her newest book from her own imprint, and I'm really, really excited. It's called Lost Coast Literary, and I'm over 50% done with it. It is just so good. What would happen if, as an editor, when you were changing things in a story, they changed things in real life? It's magical realism meets women's fiction, and I am here for it. The cover is absolutely stunning, and I am loving every minute of it. The next book that I am like 30% into is Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Seanan McGuire. I am really, really loving it. Look at that cover. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm really, really enjoying it. In this story, we're following Jack and Jill, or Jacqueline and Jillian, the twins that you meet in Every Heart a Doorway, and I'm not going to spoil that for you, but this is their story and the door that they went to, which is super, super cool. If you don't know the premise of this series, it's basically what happened to all of those kids that went through doorways into other realms. Think Alice in Wonderland, the Chronicles of Narnia Through the Wardrobe, different things like that. What happens to them when they come back? It's so good. It's so good. I'm really, really enjoying it. This one's throwing me off a little bit more because as a parent, the way that Jack and Jillian's parents treat them makes me sick to my stomach, and sometimes it's really, really hard for me to separate my parenting and someone else's parenting, but I'm really, really, really freaking enjoying that. Another book that I'm already into, I'm listening to it on audio, is A Vote for Murder. This is a Murder, She Wrote series, and Jessica is going and meeting the President of the United States and is spending some time with her local congressman from Cabot Cove. We have her love interest as well joining us because he's going to a couple of training things for law enforcement, and so George, our Scotland Yard detective, is also joining her. They just found the body. Did it fall down the stairs or did it not? We will have to find out. I'm going to be in Atlanta for 4 days starting Sunday. So the day this video comes out, I'm going to be on a plane to Atlanta for a conference for virtual learning. And so I'm probably going to be listening to this audiobook, hopefully finishing it up on the airplane. The next book that I am super excited, I pre-ordered it. It is the next in the Melissa Bourbon's series. It's called Murder Through an Open Door. It is book, I think it's three or four of the magical series with Pippin and her twin brother Gray. I binge read the series quite a bit at the beginning of last year, and it is filled with quirky characters and Devil's Cove. Just, it sounds like, I described the first book as practical magic meets like a cozy mystery. It's really, really good. I love Pippin and her brother and like the whole entire family and community that they're getting. So I can't wait to see what Pippin and Gray find out about their magical line and why she is able to sort of tell the future through books. Bibliomancy is just so cool. It is so freaking cool. So I hope to get into that one too. And then I got a advanced reader copy from London Levitt for Founders Day Fiasco, which is her Firefly Junction series. I'm already like 20 or 30% into that one. And we're following sort of our main character is trying to figure out what she wants to do with her life. Does she want to continue with the N, or does she want to go back into journalism? But there's always more quirky characters, and we're so far into the series that I hesitate to tell you more about what's going on in the series because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. But one book that I can tell you about that isn't spoiling anything for anyone is a brand new book from London Levitt. You guys know how much I love her Port Danby series, her Firefly Junction series, her Poppy Starfire series. Guys, she's just a really, really, really great writer. She's coming out with a new series called the Frostfall Island Cozy Mystery series. This is the first one, Murder at North Pond. Look how beautiful that is. God, that's so cool. She even sent me some things like that right there is the Port Danby sort of street view. I'm horrible. There you go, right there. But she also sent some really cool like postcards and really awesome bookmarks. So this is her Port Danby series, and then we've got her Firefly Junction series, and then her Poppy Starfire series. She's got so many books coming out this year. You guys know I'm going to be binge reading all of them. All right, and last, but certainly not least, is the next book in the Thursday Murder Club mystery series, which is The Man Who Died Twice. I will say, without a doubt, the Thursday Murder Club from last month was my favorite book that I read last month. Hands down. It was just so good. Will I also be getting this on audiobook? Yes, because the audiobook narrator was fantastic. But yeah, that's a lot of book, guys. I've never had, I mean, it's been a really long time since I've had this many books on my TBR for a month. Will I be able to manage to get through all of them? I have started a good majority of these already, and I'm pretty solidly through them. But I don't know. What top 3 do you think I should 100% push to the top of this list so that I can actually get some really good reads done? I'd love to know. But that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading.